난 기억해 데리러 가 이 밤을 합칠러 너를 데리러 가 혹시나 막연히 날
So before we get started, I just need to put a disclaimer here because some people can get offended really easily, which is very understandable. However, this is just my opinions that I wanted to put out into the universe. Don't take anything personally. Anyone I talk about or mention, I have nothing against, let's be real. So yeah. So when Ace made their debut with their song Cactus, their stylist decided to put them in shorts that made it look like they were dancing in their underwear, basically. And a lot of people, fans, maybe like new people, like people new to Ace, they were like, what the hell are they wearing? However, I think that their shorts or their hot pants, whatever the heckity heck you want to call them, are freaking hot. And it makes their legs look so good. And whoever put them in those shorts, thank you. So I get how lots of people don't like the NCT light stick because it looks like Thor's hammer a little bit. However, I think in my personal opinion, it really suits NCT and neoculture technology in general. However, SM could have put a lot more money into designing their light stick and making it more high quality, because I've seen pictures on Twitter and Instagram of like being able to take the whole light stick apart and how it's like plastic and how, I don't know. I mean, all light sticks are plastic, but it looks like dollar store plastic a little bit. However, I think it's pretty, and I think in an audience of a whole bunch of fans, the light stick will look really good, and I personally can't wait to hopefully one day see NCT in concert and bop the haters with my freaking light stick, people. Okay, cool.
Make me feel so high 미치겠어 날 멈출 순 없어 You make me feel so high I'm so crazy 너가 나를 본 순간
I've seen this opinion a lot around the internet lately. I've been watching a couple of other people's unpopular K-pop opinions, and this one has been brought up a lot, and I completely agree with it. I really just don't understand the point of a temporary group. For example, IOI, 101, UNB. Now, Chen of Ace is actually in UNB. However, I haven't gotten to standing UNB because of the fact that they are a temporary group. What is the point of debuting, whatever, a group that you know is just gonna end up disbanding anyways in like a year or 2 years or whatever? I just can't get myself into that because I don't want to have to deal with the sadness that comes along with them splitting up. And along with that, I really don't understand how 101 has gotten so much fame and hype, and they're even going on a tour, and they're just going to end up disbanding anyway, so I just don't get it. However, every single one of those people in 101, UNB, IOI, etc., are all very talented, and in my opinion, they deserve to be in a group that's not just temporary. So, yeah.
빨간맛 궁금해하네 깨물면 점점 녹아든 스트로베리 그맛 코라 캔디샵 찾아봐 baby 내가 제일 좋아하는 건 여름 그맛
I was actually contemplating whether or not I should put this opinion in, because some people might not agree, but let me explain myself a little bit. By what I mean by I just can't get myself to stand a girl group is that whenever I listen to any sort of girl group, I just don't get excited. I don't get overwhelmed by what I'm hearing or anything. Now, that's just my opinion. I just can't get myself to stan a girl group the way I do with other boy groups. I don't know what it is. However, all girl groups out there deserve love and support. Do not get me wrong. They have done absolutely nothing wrong. That's just the way I feel personally. And I do actually listen to some girl groups. I listen to a lot of Red Velvet, actually. And I do listen to some Blackpink songs. However, I can only listen to the same 5 songs over and over again. And I actually was pretty into 2NE1 at one point. But now they're disbanded, unfortunately. So I can't stand, well, I mean, I can stand them, but I'm probably going to choose not to. However, I do listen to CL. But anyways, I just cannot really, I have not stand a girl, I don't know. I've not stand a girl group yet. Now, before I get attacked here by a whole bunch of armies, I just need to say and point out that I am an army myself. I will be seeing BTS for the 2nd time here this year. Let me explain myself. So far, the Love Yourself albums by like Her and Tear, I just have found a bit underwhelming in my opinion. I think in my list of BTS albums, Young Forever and Wings will forever be the best BTS albums out there. I miss their old sound, which has been said a lot. But I can just feel BTS slowly being changed by the Western media and just the way that their music is. And it's like the songs on Love Yourself Her and Love Yourself Tear are great. There's never a bad BTS song. However, I just prefer like all the songs on the Wings album. And I think I really like Wings because each member kind of got their own song, and they got their own spotlight and their own way to shine separately. And then Young Forever was just don't even get me started. It was such a good album. However, I think that hopefully more upcoming songs in the future and whatnot will hopefully impress me a bit more in a way. However, don't get me wrong here, I do love the albums. They just haven't like overwhelmed me as much as other albums in the past. And BTS will always be my number 1 group personally. So nothing can change the fact that I love them and everything, but that's just the way I felt personally about the new Love Yourself Tear album as well as Love Yourself Hurt. I'm sure as you can tell, I'm a very big N citizen. And what I mean by I love the whole idea of NCT is that the fact that NCT has an unlimited amount of members, and a lot of people find the fact that NCT can have as many members as SM wants scary, but I find that really cool because no one else in the K-pop world really has done this. And I think that opens NCT up to a lot of really cool opportunities that other K-pop groups cannot take. And I think that in the future, NCT will become really big, and they just have so much ahead of them, and I'm really glad to say that I've been here for a while, and the fact that I can see them grow into this really cool, large K-pop group. Who knows in the future, maybe by like 2030, they'll have 30 members. Who knows? Maybe SM will regret that decision and change it, but for now, I think it's really cool, and it doesn't scare me, and I personally love it. I don't even know where to begin with this one. I am absolutely devastated by the fact that YG even dared to disband Mob. Oh my god. My favorite YG groups are Winner and iKON, as well as Big Bang, but when YG put Mino and Bobby together into Mob and started creating music, oh my gosh, my ass was so happy. And then freaking like fan wars and stuff made them disband, and I am so mad because it was so like they were just so good together. Their interactions and their bond, especially when it comes to their music, oh, it was so Mob was so good, and then they are not promoting anymore together because of issues with fans and stuff, and I am so mad, but okay, anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about this one because I'm just gonna get too triggered. So yeah, if you haven't checked out Mob yet, you need to do that ASAP because all of their songs were just bops. But okay, anyway.
어딜 봐 여길 봐 내가 앞에 있잖아 딴 생각하는 게 다 눈에 보이는데 괜히 걱정하지 마 내가 옆에 있어줄 테니까 Don't worry 나를 믿어.
I just wanted to add this one in really quick. I've heard a lot of people saying recently that GOT7 are flops, and I completely disagree. They're going on a world tour. They've been releasing a lot of new music. Jackson has been releasing a lot of new music, and I just disagree with the whole thing in general. So no, GOT7 are not flop 7. They are very successful. I definitely don't expect everyone to agree with this opinion, but I personally think that Ten's Dream in a Dream has one of the best choreographies in the whole K-pop world. It's so unique and it's just so Ten. Another choreography I really like is Taemin's Sexuality, but I also really like the song. I think it's really sexy. But Ten did such a good job with it, and I think it's so cool, and it really tickles my peaches, if you will. And Dream in a Dream is overall so good, and the aesthetics in it, and just the colors, and also Lucas is in it. I never really realized that Lucas was in it until he debuted in Boss, and I was like, oh my god, it's the mystery guy from Dream in a Dream, but now everything makes sense. And yeah, don't sleep on Dream in a Dream, it's so good.
몰아치는